Greetings. Up. Shit's out of sync. Because of course it is. Okay. Hello. It's time to carry on our adventures through Dracula's castle. This adventure through Dracula's castle. Plenty more Dracula Castle adventures to come. Okay, where am I? Alright. Okay, there's nothing that way. Well, not nothing. I can't get there yet. Nice. Logoth's Ring. Increases the strength of the knife. Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been super crazy about the music in this game, but I like it in here. This music is really good. Blood's Ring, that would be a relic. One of Dracula's worldly possessions increases luck. I mean, that's cool, but... Okay, so Vlad's ring does not unlock those doors. Alright. Seems like we're gonna have to go teleport back down to the teleporting rooms. The castle treasury and the room of illusion. I can't remember which rooms I've already revisited since I got the double jump, because I know I left some stuff behind. But I think I've gone around and got most of it. I didn't know there were volcanoes in Romania. There's nothing for me that way, I don't think. Thump thump. That's the shop. Decreasing it now, I'll keep the fancy clothes for now. Finally, progress. White Dragon level 3, apparently. Apparently I'm finding all the save spots that I haven't found before. A boss room. Interesting, there doesn't seem to be any enemies in this room. 02468. As you can see down here. Another room with numbers at the bottom corner. I got a feeling those rooms are going to bear some kind of significance later on. Alright, let's go fight this boss. See, look, all kinds of stuff. I got my table and my weird vortex mirror and my bust, and my stuffed deer head. Got a table for my chairs. Well, there went my cross. All that was up here was a bag of 100 gold. Damn. Wrong button. Did I just not come down this way? Oh, I must not have. That's what I get for being retarded. I don't know how I made it all the way up here and didn't go any further. Can't imagine what I was thinking. I got turned around there for a second. Okay. Gotta be honest, chat. I don't know what else. I don't know where else to go at this point. I think I already went down that way. I'm about to point at my TV screen, like you guys can see what I'm pointing at. Oh yeah, what's up, Jay Flint? Welcome to chat, my dude. But no, seriously, I'm like completely like lost. Like I don't even know. I'm gonna have to do the cheap shit, and I'm gonna have to look it up. I gotta go AFK for a second. I'm back and I apologize. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. At least I think I do. We gotta go all the way back to that other transporter room. Damn. Very based. Level 19 now. Okay, so Grant, those are interesting questions. First of all, to your first question, are werewolves furries? I would say no. I guess it depends on the werewolf. Because, like, if you were turned into a werewolf against your will, right? Like, you don't necessarily enjoy being a werewolf. You don't get any kind of, like, kick out of it. You're just kind of like, oh, man, I'm cursed. Whatever will I do? Maybe you learn to live with the curse, you know? But even then, I feel like if you're not enjoying it in the way that a furry does, it doesn't make you a furry. Now, if you're one of those werewolves who was all like, fuck yeah, and then you turn into a werewolf and then, like, yiff in front of a mirror, then yeah, I would say that probably does make you a furry. Now, is Dracula a furry? I would say no. He often transforms into monsters. But, like, not like fursuit monsters, if that makes any sense. Shit, I went the wrong damn way. No, not necessarily. Because the vampires in that story don't transform into animals. And then the dudes that can transform into animals, again, I don't think they get any kind of, like, yiffing kick out of it. Which I guess you don't have to yiff in order to count as a furry. It's an interesting, you know, distinction, I guess. But no, I wouldn't call Twilight a furry story. I never saw Teen Wolf, Grant, so I wouldn't know. Not in my opinion. You know, not necessarily. Again, it depends on the vampire fiction, because not all vampires are dead bodies. Not all vampires are undead. It depends on how you look at it. You know, the classical vampire being a person who's resurrected from death or from the brink of death, and they have no heartbeat, you know, then yeah, they're probably undead. So, no, but like in Twilight, the vampires aren't dead. They're still living beings. They have heartbeats. They're mutated by the... Well, they never really specify what it is that changes them. It's just something in their venom that they secrete from their fangs. In the Twilight books, they have venom, and but no, like the Twilight vampires are not dead. They're not dead creatures. Same thing with like Blade. Like, have you ever saw the Marvel Blade movies? Now in Marvel comics, the vampires are undead, but in the Blade movies, they're not undead. They can die of old age. They still have heartbeats and all kinds of shit. Like they still have kids. They have children. Pure blood in the Blade movies, pure blood vampires are vampires who are naturally born. So vampires can mate and have kids. So it's kind of like they are definitely still living creatures. I never saw True Blood either. The only reason why I know so much about Twilight is because I must confess I rather enjoyed those books. They are garbage. Total ass books. Stephanie Meyer honestly should be ashamed of herself. But I still enjoyed them for what they were. The movies, I could take them or leave them. I didn't hate the movies, but the books were better. And that's not saying much, because the books aren't good. kind of like it's kind of like the movie Masters. What do you mean I should get out more 13? Because I haven't watched True Blood? What a horrible curse to be a Blade vampire. You have to dress goth until you die. Ha! You know, I'm trying to think of a vampire in Blade that didn't dress that way. And I can't think of any. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't in those movies. Like, what in the Blade movie, like, I'm trying to... I mean, I guess when you get to, like, Blade 3, Danica Talos, the villain... villainess, I should say. The main villain is... Well, I guess it depends. She was kind of the main villain, but technically Drake, the first vampire, was the main villain. But, like, they didn't really dress goth. Like, Parker Posey played Danica Talos in that movie, and I don't remember her gothing it out too hard. But to be fair, I haven't seen Blade 3 in a very long time. The worst of the Blade movies. I still like it, but it's bad. I'm willing to admit that it's bad. Dom888. Lord God Almighty is coming soon. Repent. Ask Christ into your heart to be born again. Depression, emptiness of the soul, fear of death, true love, hope, peace, and joy, and eternal life found. King James Version, John 3 through... chapter 3, 3 through 17. Or 3 through 7. Yeah, Jennifer Beal was hot in that movie. That was the movie that really kind of introduced me to Ryan Reynolds. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw Van Wilder, like, before I'd ever seen Blade Trinity. But Blade Trinity was the first movie that I really, like, took note of him because I thought he was very good in it. Like, for what he was. Like, again, the movie's not great. But, like, considering... like, what he was given to work with. It's like, here, you're playing a very loosely based version of a Marvel character named Hannibal King. Basically, just be Ryan Reynolds, and you got this. And it was pretty funny. Like, I thought he was funny in that movie. And then his fight scene with Triple H, who played Jarko Grimwood, the Talos family enforcer. He was, you know, him and Ryan Reynolds and Triple H have a really cool fight scene. I thought it was really well choreographed. I like Blade 3. Blade 2 was the best Blade movie by, like, a wide margin. But Guillermo del Toro is a fucking great movie director. So... I haven't watched all of it. Like, I didn't watch True Blood. I never watched Vampire Diaries. Even I have my limits, you know, when it comes to... Vampire Diaries looks like almost too much. It's probably not that bad. Like, if I like Twilight, I probably could easily watch, like, Vampire Diaries. But I never, like I said, I never watched it, and I never watched True Blood. I didn't actively avoid True Blood. I just never really had the opportunity to watch it. Although it is an HBO series, and I have HBO Max, so I could watch it, like, anytime I want. There we go. That was the way to move forward. Hello, Maxim. Juiced. Have you found Lighty? You're Maxim, aren't you? Hey, what do you mean by that? Nothing. Forget it. So tell me, how did you fare? I found nothing yet, but my memory is slowly coming back to me. Really? So Lighty is somewhere in this castle after all? Yes, I'm sure of that now, and I know that I have also been here before. And there is something I think you should know. Go ahead, you can tell me anything. The day you inherited the title of Vampire Hunter, I felt as if a wall had been erected between us, and for that reason, I set out on my expedition. I wanted to be better than you and relieve you of your fate. Long ago, you told me of Dracula's remains. Do you remember that? Yes, I remember the story of how my grandfather Simon gathered Dracula's remains and destroyed them to undo his curse. I thought my wishes would be granted if I too could gather and destroy them, but they're already destroyed. That means that the remains found in this castle are genuine. They are identical to the ones I found, but I have little memory of what happened after I found them. I only remember Lydie being brought here. If true, Dracula's remains may be giving rise to this castle. Forgive me, this is all my fault. I'm not the one you should be seeking forgiveness from. You ought to apologize to Lydie first. We must hurry and find her. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll be off then. Axum, I believe in you. Thanks, Juiced. Starting to think I probably should have come to this area before I ran into him down in the skeleton place, and he takes that like harsh heel turn. Same, I had no idea who Ryan Reynolds was either. I grew up with access to all movies most of my life, so I've seen a few. Many I wish I had the time back from. That's my one superpower. I smoke cannabis and know movies. I also am a knower of movies. Although, to be fair, I haven't been much into movies here recently as I have been in the past. Yeah, okay, I absolutely love the Underworld movies. Even like later on, like when they start getting really crazy, I still like them. I still think they're good. And not just Kate Beckinsale. I genuinely like the story. I think the story's good. What do you mean by that, Grant? Is it because, like, she's, like, aging, like, really gracefully? Or do you mean, like, what? Is she all plastic surgery? I haven't seen her in a while. I know she's, like, 50-something. Okay, I'm going to have to look this up. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm trying to find, like, recent pictures of her. Like, the most recent. Here, let's look, 2024. Looking at her Instagram right now. She does not have very many pictures of herself on her Instagram, which is surprising to me. Also, yes, I like Van Helsing. Shut up, dog. Okay, so from what I can tell, I'm looking at her right now. Pictures from or images from the movie that she did in 2024 called Canary Black. She's clearly had some work done, but not like Joan Rivers level of work done. You know, she hasn't had like massive amounts of work done. Like she's had a facelift. You know, she's probably had some lip fillers. Like, I've definitely seen way worse. Shocking absolutely nobody. Still would. So let me double check exactly how old she is. She is 52 years old. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Some people don't like to age the same way. Like, again, she doesn't look that bad. Like, she's not... She really doesn't look that bad to me. Like, I'm not... I've definitely seen way worse. She still... Here's the thing. She still looks like Kate Beckinsale. Alright? She's not like one of those actresses who got so much plastic surgery that they don't even look like themselves anymore. Or if you're a wrestling fan. If you're a wrestling fan, here's a great example. What's her name? Fuck. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair today does not look almost anything like she did, you know, when she debuted. Or fuck, not even when she debuted. She doesn't look anything like she did 5 years ago. Like, she's had so much work done on her face, she looks like a completely different person. Kate Beckinsale Kate Beckinsale still looks like Kate Beckinsale. For sure. Lauren Sanchez, there's a great example of someone who's had way too much fucking work done. Way too much plastic surgery. Yeah, again, like I said, Kate, look, if when you're 50 years old, if the worst thing you get is like a minor facelift and a little bit of lip filler, like that's one thing. You know what I mean? But if you're out here looking like fucking Lauren Sanchez Bezos, like looking like your face has been so completely like stretched so thin and so pumped full of Botox, like it's... Yeah, no, Kate Beckinsale doesn't look that way. And also 13, there's no such, like, look, there is such a thing as too old, but Kate Beckinsale at 52 is not too old. I'm sure she just loved that. 13, I'm sure Miss 13 thought that was the funniest joke she had ever heard in her life. Oh, I already found a boss room. I wish you could... That was like the original Hydro Storm where you could, like, run around while it's active, because that would be dope. But it's not, so it just seems like all the... I found the Aqueduct of Dragons. I kinda don't want to explore too deep down here yet. Oh god, getting back through here is gonna be such a pain in the fucking ass. Hint card 2. The eyes of the goddess statue point to a secret passage. Yeah, 13. How did she eventually convince you to change your mind? Getting out was a lot easier. What does that mean? Oh yeah, getting out of that. Yeah, getting out of that. Getting out of that room. Yeah, that's mostly just because I bum rushed it. It was easier. It was still a pain in the ass. The Chapel of Dissonance. Okay, I can't get up there yet. Alright, let's save, then we're gonna go fight this boss. Oh, I got him. Gives you the ability to see in the dark to a certain degree. Yep, if I'd had those downstairs, getting, you know... The Clock Tower. No Castlevania game is complete without a clock tower. Guardian armor. Excuse me. That's what I was looking for. Alright, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap up about an hour early than I normally do. Got some stuff to take care of that I didn't realize I needed to take care of it until just now. Unfortunate, but these things happen. Anyway, today was actually a lot of fun. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, the dog has got something to do with it. But no, today was a lot of fun. Shut up! The whole Vampires, Kate Beckinsale, whatever, conversation, 13 and Grant, thanks for making the whole thing fun and enjoyable. And I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5, usually to 8. Hopefully I don't fuck up my scheduling like I did today. Yeah, and be sure to check out Clown World Chronicles on Saturday morning. Until then, you guys have a good night.